Thursday lives as promised, and I'll keep up with them. And geez, it's hard sometimes. I get so busy, and we get busy here, and especially this time of year. So it'll be the second last one for the year, and I'll give you the dates when we're going to shut up. But real importantly, this is a bike. I don't know. I still like choppers. This was a good time building choppers. This is a brand new chopper. It's hand built. It's alloy tanks, alloy guards. There's nothing like it in Australia. We used to build a lot of these things. It's very unique. It's brand new. It's got a 124 S&S engine in it. It's all, you can't buy this. If you didn't like the paint, you could paint it, but this will suit someone brand new. Give us a call and ask us how much, or if you're really serious about an amazing, beautiful bike. You really got to have a look at this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. Choppers was a really good fun time. It was the best time of Harley Davidson in Australia, as far as in my lifetime anyway. It was a lot of chopper shops then, and it was just about having fun, and it was just really good times. I miss the chopper days. It was the best time. The police would pull you over and only look to have a look at your bikes. You know, it was just a really good fun time. It's all changed, it's all gone, but some people still like choppers. I got some really cool customers with lots of bikes, and they still got their choppers and they still have them. But I just want to talk to you real quick about the tyres at the minute. Also, a couple things. I've been getting a lot of calls about engines being built and not running right. Just last week, we got a 124 S&S coming in on a twin cam. It's got the wrong injectors in it and the wrong manifolds, and it's coming. Well, it's about 6 hours away, so it's out west. And just give us a call. I know, and let your friends know when they're building fast engines to come and see us at APL. Also, we've been getting a few pre-D problems on the Harleys. Make sure when you pick up your new Harleys, get the brakes all cleaned. We're getting a lot of brakes coming in with oil on them or not being pre-D'd properly. When you buy a new Harley, come and see us for some tips, and we'll help you get into the tuning. I'm going to do a really cool video. This will sign off the year next week, and it's going to be special, very involved and very detailed. And it'll go all around Australia. I'll set some records straight on how tuning's done, and I've been preparing it and talking about it for a while, but you're going to see it live, how it happens and what happens. And yeah, we'll clear up the myths of who's doing the right jobs and who's not. Also, we've got a couple more, Joe, your bike's getting done. We've got a couple of bikes in here coming in with stock motors, 259 cams, all wrong. Don't do that to your bike. The 259 belongs in something like a 110, something around 10.5 to 1 compression, and at least 107 inches. But talk to us when you want cams. You know, we'll get them sorted out. We'll have to do some creative things on the dyno to make that 259 work, but I can't tell you what that is because it's our company secrets here, so, and how we do things and how we manipulate a motor that's not been built correctly. We'll get it sorted out, Joe. Just real quick, a lot of things come up every day of the week, every day, and I'll just explain something. I'm really happy to launch the new Dunlop 250 Elite 4. This is the new 250 tyre. I think we ordered about 20 of them, and we've been going through them. This is a sports 250 tyre for a Harley. Okay, this is really exciting. As you know, I'm sponsored by Dunlop tyres, and I race on them, and I want to be around Dunlop tyres. I want them underneath me, and I want my customers to have them. But this tyre is a lot softer. It's got a lot of give. It's for someone who really can ride a bike hard, and the tyre wear is really good. Well, you know, we've been fitting them the last couple of weeks, but they're available here at APL Performance Bikes. Probably the other shops don't even know they're out yet, but the orders are coming in by the truckloads daily on Dunlop. So we're going to be fitting the new Elite 4 Dunlop. Have a look at it. Get them on your V-rods, get them on your breakouts, get them on anything that you need a 250 on, or your choppers, whatever. But the question I get asked a lot every day of the week, or my staff do, is a misconception about a 260. This is a 260 tyre, okay? Everyone assumes because it's a 260 it's wider. That tyre really belongs on a 8.5 inch rim. The 250 is an 8 inch rim. Oh, sorry, the breakouts and most of the standard Harley wheels is an 8 inch rim. So what happens here when we put this 260 tyre on a bike, because the rim's too small, the tyre pulls in like that, okay? I'm exaggerating a tiny bit, but it pulls in. That's in a 260 tyre fitted to a Harley rim or an 8 inch rim. And then what happens here, the contact patch on a Dunlop would normally be on the road. Your contact patch could be around this big on the road, right? That's all that's holding you on the road, right? Whenever you bank the bike or run in the center. When you get on this, when you put a 260 on your bike, your contact patch gets that much to that size, reduced to that size. So what I'm saying is when you get a really you get a ledge forming here, you don't even get to that side of the tire when you put a 260 on an incorrect rim, and this business happens where the tire pulls in like that. Also what happens on the 260, the rollout changes. So the total rollout, if it's 70 inches rollout, it gets increased here to 72, and your speed changes. So you'll be doing 60 k's on your speedo, but it'll really be doing 66, 67 k's. So you're speeding, and then you're advancing your kilometers on the dash, and you're not even, so you're putting time on your bikes because you're putting extra k's on your bikes that aren't really there. So the 260, we keep one in stock for the diehard that just won't listen and put one on. It'll actually be thinner than a 250 Dunlop because it actually pulls in. Same theory as like young blokes putting oversized tyres on Commodores, and they wouldn't handle good. Well, it's dangerous on a bike. It's not that they wouldn't handle good. It's actually dangerous. So don't put 260s on. Get asked all the time. And the guys that come from there to the 250 are really happy. The tyre's wider. I show them all the time on bikes. The Dunlop 250 Elite here, that's the one we want on your bikes. We're doing free fit on them till the end of this week, John, or next week?
Next week.
Next week. So that's it, free fit. But book in, give us a deposit towards your Dunlops, and I'll honour it next year. So you got a week and 1 day, or 2 days including today, and I'll honour the free fit. It's gone crazy. The amount of Dunlops we've been selling is obscene. I just want people to have good tyres. I'm sponsored by them. I just want you to have good tyres. I do 400 k's an hour on these things, and you know, racing the fuel bike. So I just want you all to have good tyres. We'll fit other brands too. Don't worry about that. I am biased to the construction and the build and the way that Dunlop works on a Harley. And obviously they won Superbike championships in Australia too. So they make a sports tyre. We're going to talk more about the sports tyre, but next week is the big one. You can all digest it. It's going to go for about 10 minutes. It's not me talking. It's things going on. There's been filming going on. I'm going to show you how bad some of these people are out there. I'm sick of it on their imitations of tuning breakouts or custom shops. There's no such thing. Go to a Harley dealer or go to an established, creditable shop with Harley or technicians, real technicians in them. APL Performance has got all that. I don't have no apprentices here, or not no apprentices, but I don't have apprentices doing engine jobs. I don't have non-qualified people working on V-rods and breakouts and wrecking them and doing crappy jobs like this. Like I had a breakout last week. This is an Evo, Celasticed up. Put a gasket on your primary drive. Replace the customer's gasket. You know who I'm talking about. It's just a mess. Celastic does not go near motorbikes, okay? There's one shop that constantly can't even replace a gasket for $10. Drives me nuts. Get out. sick of yous. Anyway, real excited. Wrap it up next week. Thanks very much. I hope you enjoy these lives. Sorry, I'm very passionate. That's why I get upset and I get deliberate of what I say. And I hope you have a good weekend. I'm going to try and head out to bike night. Hopefully it happens. I'm going to try and run the fuel bike on Friday. Hopefully that happens, but weather pending. Talk soon.